Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Vilgas. Thank you for joining us tonight. Dead fish are once again washing up along Suncoast beaches.
The mass fish kills are being blamed on red tide, a toxic algae bloom that causes reduced oxygen levels in area waters. ABC 7's Bobeth Yates is at Lido Beach, where the red tide impacts are evident.
Yes, we've only been out here for a few minutes, but already we're feeling the impacts of the red tide. The watery eyes, itchy throat, and constant coughing. And that's not the worst of it, because if you walk along the beach, you'll see a lot of dead fish.
You got to watch where you step. You might step on a catfish.
While the warning may sound bizarre, it's actually real. As far south as Venice, throughout Sarasota, and going north into Manatee County, area beaches have been inundated with dead fish washing ashore.
Just a microscopic algae bloom, basically, that causes the water to turn red, and it takes away, it's like taking the oxygen away from the fish.
Lifeguard Brad Ward says they've posted signs all over area beaches in hopes of informing visitors about red tide and its impacts. Area health departments and Mote Marine Laboratory scientists have also issued warnings, saying the impacts go beyond the marine life.
Volunteers reporting what they see and hear along our beaches have noticed dead fish, as well as respiratory irritation, which could be coughing or sneezing.
And Rutgers says those with respiratory illnesses should use extra caution.
With respiratory conditions such as COPD, asthma, anything that's chronic and really affects you can be exacerbated by red tide. So you really do want to pay attention to those forecasts.
And the impacts aren't just affecting people with respiratory diseases.
We went to Manatee Beach on Sunday, and both of us, as soon as we put our chairs up, were like coughing, and we could hear people around us. And I said to Bruce, it sounds like a ward, a hospital ward with everybody coughing.
Officials say red tide is constantly moving, so you need to check the marine forecast before you head out to the beach. Bobeth Yates, ABC 7, your Suncoast News.